Good morning, Tudor Liliana. I am here ready for today's session and waiting for the students to join. Tricia, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you today, dear?
Fine, thank you.
All right, you're always on time.
Yes, this is my great opportunity to speak English, so I really look forward.
For this session. Okay, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, so in my country, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to wait for more students to join. But we can
Okay.
interact a little bit, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, tell me what's the weather like today in the place you are?
Okay, today is a little bit cloudy and highly humid, but
Uh-huh.
it's very, very warm. And we are in the hurricane season.
Wow.
Yeah, but here Curacao is just out of the belt for the hurricanes. But I hope it's not going to rain today because if it rains, sometimes it's not very pleasant because it gets flooded.
Oh yeah, I know, and kind of stormy and windy, and it's dangerous somehow.
Mostly rain here on Curacao, heavy rain, showers they call it,
All
or
right,
tropical storms. Yes.
perfect. I want to go to Curacao for vacation.
It will be nice, it's great, but do it alone with your wife. Let
Why?
the kids at home. Uh,
Why?
yes, it is a great place to relax.
Okay,
It's
so
a
this time
very
we,
nice, yes. Kids, I understand. If I remember well, you say you have kids on the 18, teenagers or adults, something like that. University kids, you mentioned.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they need a different environment. That's my opinion. They need shopping. They need interact with other teenagers. And here is sun and sand. I don't know the night.
Nightlife.
No, I don't know it. Perhaps, but they're students. They don't need that now. So go somewhere else with museums or hiking or things like that. That's my opinion and advice.
All
Yes.
right, and tell me about the ocean and the currency. You use American dollars?
Pardon? The
Do
last
you
part.
the currency you use it's American dollars?
They do for the tourists, but we have our own money, that is the Netherlands Antillian Guilder or Guilder.
Uh-huh.
And mostly, if you go to a normal store that is not for tourists, the people is not going to handle the dollars very well. They are not used to. But in hotel areas,
Yeah.
there is no problem at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But we already have plans for December to go on vacation. We're going to La Guajira.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's the first time we are going to be there. My family, my parents, my sisters, my kids, their children too. So it's a big group that we are going to take some vacation time in La Guajira.
Okay, something like a family reunion.
No, it's not reunion. So we made the decision to select a place to go, and we hire a travel agent, and she advised us to go there, and we are paying for it.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, yeah. I think somebody else is trying to enter.
Yes, I got a message for
Carol.
yes.
Carol is asking me to send her the link, but I already did that.
What did you say?
I already sent the link for the session. Give me a moment. I'll try to help her. Okay.
Yeah.
I just sent it to her.
Okay, so success there in La Guajira.
Excuse me?
Success there at the Guajira.
Success. What do you mean with
Enjoy.
success?
Enjoy that everything goes well on your travel to La Guajira on this.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, we are just 2 months away from that, but every time we get together, so we speak about that because always something curious happens to us when we go on vacation. And we call ourselves the Monster Family
Okay. Mhm.
because something always goes wrong and something happens to
Oh,
any one of
okay.
us,
Okay.
right? So you know what I mean? And it's always something funny.
Okay.
Carol, you there?
Yes, good morning. How are you?
How are you, Carol, this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, we were waiting for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I am
For
curious.
all seasons, for all class, speaking class is the same link.
In
You
this,
not necessary you send us every class the link, the new link, or
yeah,
is
it's always a new link,
okay?
right? So it's surprising for me to know that you have some trouble when you try to enter the first time and you look you find for
Yes,
help.
but you don't send the link, or I don't know, but you don't send the link in the on the Skype, the group.
I always send it to Skype to your
But
emails.
today no. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, the happy thing is that you are here already. Okay, so let me take some notes here. Okay, good. So we can start today's session. And let's start with Patricia. Can you please remind us the things we did the previous session?
Yes. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
What we did last session was work with adjectives, describe personality.
Yes.
That was what we did, and we watched a video and we wrote some information about the video and we shared. And to distinguish between what was a noun, what was an adjective, and what was an adverb.
Yes.
Okay, and can you tell us about the video we saw?
Yes, we saw a video of two young women, and one of them had being an organized person, and she kind of misplaced her documents because she was supposed to wake up early for a travel, but none of those things happened, and she had a partner which was very neat and very organized and was on top of everything and was helping her with what she needed to do. That was more or less the video.
Okay, perfect. That's right. Carol, can you share what we did last session, please?
Patricia said all. Yes, we uh, remember the what is the nouns, adverbs, and verbs, adverbs, and adjectives. and then we saw the video that two beautiful women and one one woman was Messi and the other was Teddy. How did you
Tidy
say?
and tidy.
Tidy. Yeah.
Okay,
And
but
see,
uh-huh. All right.
this
Now,
lesson.
Patricia, and what did the teacher do along the lesson? Could you remind me, please?
Yes, what you did, you try to fix some issues with the connection and with the communication for the classmates. You invite us to interact our knowledge or opinions or discuss about what were the concepts of noun and adjectives. You also share a PowerPoint presentation with a nice activities, and then that's what I remember.
Thank you, Patricia, for that. And Carol, will you please remind me if we have any assignment or any homework for today?
For today, no assessment, but you say today will see comparisons, superlative and comparisons.
Comparatives.
Like that.
Comparatives and superlatives.
Yeah.
Okay, and some quantifiers. Okay, so ladies, so let's begin today's lesson. And we are going to concentrate on two specific words in the first part. And these words are to and enough. Do you remember that these are quantifiers? Patricia, you know how to use to and enough?
I do remember and I do know how to use to and enough, but I didn't remember they were called quantifiers.
Okay, thank you. Carol, you know how to use to and enough?
I think it's how many when you use the question how many.
Well, sometimes they are acquainted, but not always with how many. But it's part of it. All right, so I'm going to share the first slide with you girls, and it has to do with the words to and enough. Let's see, just give me a moment. And you're going to be my assistants today because I need to open the files again. Oh, what can you see on the screen, Patricia?
I see the PowerPoint presentation with the title grammar, and there is written to and enough.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to concentrate for a little while of these words. Okay, my first question this morning was related to the word to. In Spanish, when we say to before, oh, sorry, in English, when we use the word to before the adjective, it is just to magnify the meaning of the adjective. For example, if I say the adjective big, but before the word big, I use too big, so I am making it bigger. So I am magnifying the adjective, okay? So the word too in Spanish is like saying muy or demasiado. That's the meaning of the word too. So let's take a look at this presentation. Patricia, can you see something different to the previous one, or is it still the same?
It's different.
And
Um,
it's bigger, right?
Pardon?
Can you read the information that is different?
Yes, of course. The title is Grammar. Then we have to is used to mean more than sufficient or more slash less than necessary.
Okay, that is the information I want you to concentrate on. Good. Thank you. All right, so to is used to mean more than sufficient or more or less than necessary. So let's take a look at the first example where we have that the t-shirt is too big for him. And the next one is Billy. Billy is too old to do exercise. And the final one is Janet is too young to go to university. Carol, can you see these examples and could you please tell us about them in Spanish?
Yes, in Spanish.
Yeah, please.
La primera imagen es de un niño con una camiseta demasiado grande. Tú es muy in this exercise, this example.
All
Uh,
right, just in Spanish, the translation, okay?
Billy es muy viejo para hacer ejercicio. Janet es muy joven para ir a la universidad.
Okay, so I think these three examples are clear enough for you to understand the use of to, right? So we are magnifying the adjective big, the adjective old, and the adjective young. You see that? Now is that clear for you, Patricia? Patricia, are you there?
Yes, it is clear. Sorry, I was distracted with the presentations
Oh.
because for me it's very difficult to read. I need glasses. I cannot read.
Okay, so get your glasses for future sessions, okay?
I hope so.
Okay, let's see the next slide, and there we will find exercise 1. So please, if you don't have any paper, get some and something to write with, okay?
Okay.
You have paper, Patricia and Carol?
Yes, I have.
Both of you? All right, so the first exercise reads, describe the following images. Use to plus an adjective. So you are going to write 4 sentences, but full sentences using the adjectives you see on the right part of the screen. So the adjectives are dangerous, hot, tired, and short. So you please write for every picture a sentence. I am going you to give you like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, do it please.
No, I sorry, I don't get it. For the same slide that we have the topic grammar, where is the explanation of to? Because you
Oh,
didn't show a new slides.
so you are not looking at the exercise 1.
No.
Okay, just a moment. Technical problems always present here. Now you see it? Can you see the new one, girls?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna read it again. Exercise 1, describe the following images, use to and an adjective. So you please write down a complete example using the images and the adjectives, please. Okay, girls, you have your examples ready? Carol,
Yes,
are you ready?
yes,
Can you please share the exercise you did?
yes.
Do it,
The
please.
marijuana, the marijuana is too dangerous for people. Is too hot today. And Carmen is too tired because she cleaned her house. And Samuel is thirsty because it's too hot. And Camilo is too short for play basketball.
To play, not for play, to play basketball.
Okay.
Okay, but you gave me 5 examples, I think.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Two
Now,
for
Patricia, can you
hot.
please share your examples?
Yes, okay. The first one is he looks too upset while playing basketball. The second is she is way too exhausted. It seems he is too thirsty. And it seems too nice. The leaf. Yeah, I really didn't describe the leaf. I didn't know what to say. Uh, the leaf is too green for being out of the tree.
All right, so you use different adjectives to the ones I gave you on the screen, right? The adjectives were dangerous, hot, tired, and short. I am going to share my examples with you. Well, for the first one, I say that the boy is too short to play basketball. The next one is the man is too, sorry, the woman is too tired to continue doing the cleaning. The next one is the day is too hot for him. And the last one, I said smoking marijuana is too dangerous for people, right? So the purpose for the word to is to magnify. Don't forget that word to. Sometimes we use the word very. Very is another magnifying word for adjectives. Okay, so they are similar in meaning. Well, can you see the next one, or are you still looking at the same information with the exercise, Patricia?
We are also looking at the same information.
Okay, so I'll stop here and I'll do what I have to do. Something is going wrong because it's a whole presentation. Only by clicking, I need to change the slides, but they are not working. So let me see. Now you see a different one, or still the same?
Yes, I see a different one.
Okay. Well, this time we have the word enough. The pronunciation is enough. GH it takes the sound of an F. Some people say enough, but the correct pronunciation is enough. Enough is used to mean sufficient. So let's take a look at the examples. He is strong enough to lift weights. Mary is rich enough to buy what she wants. And this hotel is big enough for 10,000 people. Patricia, if I ask you to compare to and enough, what is the first change you look at in the position in the sentence?
To goes before the adjective
Uh,
and enough goes after the adjective.
okay, that is always the position. Okay, girls, so enough comes after the adjective and it's used to mean sufficient. It's more than necessary. Let's go again with you, Carol. In Spanish, can you tell us the meaning of these three examples?
Él es suficientemente fuerte para las pesas,
Para levantar.
para
Lift.
levantar pesas.
Okay.
Ella es suficientemente rica para comprar lo que ella quiera. El
Uh-huh.
hotel es suficientemente grande para 10,000 personas.
Okay, thank you. That's right. So the word enough in Spanish is like when we say suficientemente. Suficientemente. That's the meaning. All right, so I'm going to stop this to continue with the exercises. Just a moment. Can you see exercise 2, girls?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Now we have exercise 2 with more grammar. And this time is describe the following images. Use an adjective plus enough. But this time you made them in negative form, please. So in 2 minutes, you please give me some information about the images you see on the screen in negative form. Okay, girls, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Patricia, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's start with you, Carol. Will you please give us the 4 examples you did?
The shoes are not big enough. The chi isn't pretty enough. The rule is not long enough. The coffee is not sweet enough for Homero.
Okay, thank you. Patricia, want to hear your examples?
Yes, she feels the shoes aren't big enough. He thinks the drink isn't sweet enough. The
The
is
ruler.
the ruler is not longer enough. They think she isn't pretty enough.
Okay, thank you. Now it's time for me to share my examples. Well, for the first picture, I said the tennis shoes are not big enough for Sarah. The next one, Betty is not pretty enough to win a beauty contest. The ruler is not long enough to make a straight line of 30 centimeters. And the lemonade is not sweet enough for Hammer. Okay, now we are going to do a second exercise based on these images. Now we are going to transform the sentence we have, but using to, but this time in an affirmative way. Do you understand the exercise?
Yes,
Ladies, you understand what we have to do?
yes, but now I see in the screen the same exercise.
Yeah, it's the same exercise. It's the same slide.
Yes.
Okay, the same four pictures, but this time we are not going to use an adjective and enough, but we are going to use to plus enough. So all we have to do is to make it affirmative and use the opposite adjective. Please do that in 2 minutes again. Okay, ladies, you ready?
Yes.
And Carol?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good. Now let's go with Patricia. Patricia, can you please share the examples in the opposite way?
Yes.
Please do it. Patricia, we can't hear you.
Sorry about it.
Why?
Okay. From
Okay, please do.
she fe- she feels the shoes are too small. He thinks the drink was too bitter. The ruler is too short. They say she's too beautiful.
No, what is the opposite adjective for pretty?
Oh, too ugly.
Too ugly. That's right.
Yeah.
Because pretty and beautiful are synonyms.
Yeah, it's true. I was just making it positive, but I
Okay.
didn't.
No problem. Don't worry. Please, Carol, read your examples. Carol?
Sorry. The shoes are too short enough. Are not too short enough.
No, no. Repeat that information, please.
The shoes are too short enough.
No. Do
Are
not,
not?
no, don't combine two adjective enough. All right? So we say goodbye to enough.
Ah, okay.
All right? So we make it affirmative and we
Too
change
short.
enough for two.
Okay. The shoes are not.
No,
The
are
shoes are too short.
two.
Too
Well,
short.
the opposite adjective for big is small, okay?
Small.
Not short. In sizes, don't use short.
Ah, okay.
Use small.
Okay. She is too awful. The ruler is too short.
Uh-huh.
The coffee is too. I don't know what is the opposite. The sweet salt color.
Sour or bitter.
Bitter.
Okay, so I am going to read my examples. Well, the first one is the tennis shoes are too small for Sarah. The next one, Betty is winning a beauty contest. The next one is the ruler is too short to make a straight line of 30 centimeters. And the final one, the lemonade is too sour for Hammer. So you please girls realize about the use of too and enough. So we can say negative sentences using enough or positive sentences. It doesn't mean that you always have to use negative and then convert it into affirmative. It's just a strategy I use for you to try to comprehend the different use of to and enough. Well, let's take the first example. So the tennis shoes are not big enough for Sarah is the same as saying the tennis shoes are too small for Sarah, okay? So when we use enough and to, use opposite adjectives. They can be used in both ways. Is that clear for you, Carol and Patricia?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes,
Okay.
clear.
Okay, that's the intention we have to use these two words. So I'm going to stop this presentation for a moment. Okay. So it is the end of the first part, working the words to and enough. Remember, if you have questions or you need more exercises, remember this space is for you to comprehend all these things, right? So you just let me know and we can do more examples or more exercises if you think it's necessary, okay? Well, now we are going to get into more parts of using adjectives. So I told you to get ready for comparative and superlatives. Patricia, do you know how to use comparatives and superlatives?
Yes,
Can you explain us a little bit?
yes. Comparatives are to tell what is to tell in which way two things are similar, and superlatives is to tell how one thing is more specific adjective that the rest of everything. There are different rules to use comparatives, and that has to do with the syllables of the adjective, and it also has to do with the end of the word. For instance, if we have a word with one syllable, and it ends in a in a consonant, we might need double that consonant. And don't ask me an example. If we have an adjective that ends in Y, in the letter Y, we might change it for the letter I and add the part that makes a comparison. For adjectives that are longer than one syllable, we can use the word must, must. Also, Carol, that we have to use when we are making comparison the adjective and the word that. So the teacher knows more that we together, for instance. But yeah, that is a little bit what it is.
Wow, that's full information. So I'm speechless. You are the next teacher, so I'm not gonna be the teacher anymore. You are going to take my place from next week on. Okay, good. Now, Carol, tell us something about the way you use these comparative and superlatives. Is there something else to say, please?
I think that comparative is the different compare the different between objectives or modify the objectives on adjectives. Yes. Superlative is is a biggest qualified or subject or things.
Okay, I know what you mean, and I think Patricia too. Well, the first thing I want you to know is that when we compare, we basically use two nouns. We can compare two persons, we can compare two animals, and we can compare two things, right? So when we are comparing, including groups, we can compare doctors and teachers, we can compare bananas and apples, and we can compare birds and fish, right? So the magical numbers when we compare things is number two because we compare one against the other. And when we speak about superlatives, the magic number is one. One to express superiority, the most, or the est of a group, of a region, of a place, because in one occasion we can say that someone is the tallest in my family, for example, and in another family there is the tallest in the family, and if we compare these two tallest, there is one that is the tallest, right? So the magic number for comparative is 2 and the magic number for superlatives is 1. Okay, so I am going to share a PowerPoint presentation again, then we will have a video and some extra exercises. Okay, so let's see what we have. This part is always killing me because it's hard for me to show you what I have here, so I have to close and open again. because it doesn't appear when I have to share. Well, let's see if we can this time. Here it is. So can you see this screen, girls, about the grammar, comparative, superlatives, written and oral practice? Can you see that?
Yes, yes, I can see it.
Yes, I can see.
All right, now it's different or it's the same?
It's different.
Okay, so let's read this information. So grammar, comparatives. As Patricia told us a few minutes ago, for short adjectives, we have to add plus than for most cases. Patricia said that. No, it's than. Than for most cases. So let's concentrate on this example. So the adjective for the first boy is tall, but next to him we have taller. So if we have the word tall, that is alto. Taller in Spanish is like saying más alto. Well, here we have an example with two rulers. The first one, the adjective is long, but we have longer, longer and long. Some people say longer. Don't say that, it's long, longer. Well, about the car and the motorcycle, the adjective for the car is fast, but for the motorcycle is faster. Rápido, más rápido, o veloz, más veloz. Colombia map or Colombia area. The adjective for Colombia is big, and for the United States is bigger. This is what Patricia was trying to explain. You see that we do not only add ER, but we have to double the last consonant. Patricia, can you please repeat why we do that?
Okay, if I remember well, we have to add a double, we have to double the consonant at the end of the adjective because before that ending consonant is a vowel.
Okay, thank you. Well, first of all, it's because it's a one syllable adjective. It's one syllable adjective, and there is a vowel in the middle of two consonants. That is the rule. A vowel separating two consonants, okay? So big, we have an I separating B and G. That's why we have to double the last consonant. Okay, and the final example, I have the adjective fat, and comparative form is fatter. Fatter with double T because it belongs to the same example. A vowel separating two consonants. A separating F and T, so we double, okay? Fat, fatter, big, bigger, fast, faster, long, longer, tall, taller. Is that clear, girls?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's now remember doing some examples. So let's see this exercise. This time is exercise 1 again. And describe the following images. Write a full sentence. So you please use the adjectives short, heavy, easy, and young in 2 minutes, please. You ready, girls?
Yes.
Okay, Patricia, can you please read your examples?
Okay, let's see. Lucy is younger than Jane. Steve is heavier than Harry. Exercise 1 is easier than exercise 2. Weights 1 is shorter than weights 2.
Well, there is a change there, but well, it matches. Well, when you say weights is, no, weights are. It's plural, okay? Well, now let's listen to Carol, please. Let
It's
us
the
know
same.
what you have.
It's the same.
Can I hear them, please?
Lucy is younger than Jane. Steve is shorter than Harry. Exercise 1 is easier than exercise 2. Weights 2 are heavier than weight is 1.
Weights one. But you see, your exercises are different to Patricia's. I wanted to confirm that because you have the same information as me. All right, now with the same graphics, you are going to describe the same but using opposite adjectives. Something similar to the exercise we did with two and enough, but this time we are going to use it with opposite adjectives. Is that clear?
No, could you
It's
please
not
read?
clear?
No, I didn't get it. Sorry.
Okay, so we're going to describe the same sentences but using the opposite adjectives, comparative opposite adjectives. So if you said that Lucy is younger than Jane, this time you're going to say Jane is older than Lucy, right? Using opposite adjectives. Is that clear now? You ready, Carol? Can you read the examples using opposite adjectives?
Yes, Jane is
Please.
older than Lucy. Harry is taller than Steve. Exercise 2 is more difficult than exercise 1. Whereas 1 is
R. Weights one R.
are I don't know. What is the opposite? What is the opposite? Heavy.
Okay. I'll let you know later. We are going to listen to Patricia's examples, right?
Okay. Jane is older than Lucy. Harry is skinnier than Steve. Exercise 2 is more difficult than exercise 1, and weights 2 are lighter than weights 1.
Okay, that's the word lighter. Okay, Carol. The opposite adjective for heavier is lighter, similar to light. That's good, but there is something I have to remark here. Listen to my examples. So this time I said Jane is older than Lucy. Harry, sorry. I am looking at something different. It's here. Taller. Harry is taller. than stiff. Exercise 2 is more difficult than exercise 1, and weights 1 are lighter than weights 2. That's right. So that's what we are comparing right now to people, to things, and to things here. Well, let's now move on on this one. You see something different or still the same?
A different
Different.
slice.
Okay, so we're going to concentrate for long adjectives. So we have to add more adjective than. The example of the adjective this time is more beautiful, and we have Gina and Sarah. More dangerous, we have a grenade and a gun. More interesting, we have science and maths. And more expensive, a pencil and a pen. Well, when we compare, sometimes uh, it depends on your point of view. So let's take a look at Gina and Sarah. So you made the decision who is more beautiful of whom, right? So it depends on your opinion. So in my opinion, Gina is more beautiful than Sarah, okay? When your point of view depends on yourself, you can say, in my opinion, right? Well, the next one, in my opinion, a grenade is more dangerous than a gun. In my opinion, science is more interesting than mathematics. This is not in my opinion. It's easy to prove. Um, a pen is more expensive than a pencil. Do you understand that when it depends on your opinion?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so I gave my opinion. Patricia, can you give us your opinion about these four examples in your opinion?
In my opinion, these four examples are well organized and creative.
No, just read the same examples using who is more beautiful, what is more
Ah,
dangerous, what is more interesting, and this is a real fact.
okay, sorry. In my opinion, Sarah is more beautiful than Gina.
Okay, dangerous.
Shall I continue?
Yeah,
Oh, in my opinion, gr granade, granade,
a grenade.
in my opinion, a grenade is more dangerous than a gun. In my opinion, science is more interesting than maths. Pencil are more expensive than pen.
Than a pen. Okay, Carol, can you please give us your opinions about these ones?
For my opinion, Sarah is more beautiful than Gina.
Okay,
Um, for my opinion, maths is more interesting than science. In my opinion, grenade is more dangerous than gun. Pen is more expensive than pencil.
okay, that's right. Can you please, girls, give me some moment? Brian is trying to connect. I'm going to help him. Oh, I sent it to Carol again. So I need to find Brian. The group is here. Okay, are you looking still at the slide, the same slides?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's take a look at this one for exercise 2. Describe the following images and write a full sentence. But this time we have handsome, sophisticated, travel by bus, travel by plane. So please let me know about these three examples. Okay, Carol, can you give us your opinion?
In my opinion, Bill is more handsome than John.
Okay.
In my opinion, the phone 2 is less sophisticated than phone 1.
Okay.
And travel, for my opinion, travel by plane is more exciting than travel by bus.
Okay, by plane, not by plan. By plane. All right, thank you. Patricia, please.
Okay, let me see how I will do it. I could not see the slides during the time. I only saw Carol working. So, well, in my opinion, John is more handsome than Bill. In my opinion, phone 1 is more sophisticated than phone 2. In my opinion, traveling by bus is more exciting than traveling by plane.
Okay, Patricia. I think you have something to correct in your pronunciation because you are saying that. All right? Say than. More handsome than, more
Yes, thank
sophisticated
you.
than, more exciting than, because I can feel that you say that.
Yeah, it's true. I said, but I wrote down.
Okay, I believe what you say. And now let's move on to superlatives. Now you can see the new one. Patricia, are you still looking at the same?
No, I see the superlatives slides.
All right, grammar superlatives. For short adjectives, add the plus est for most cases. Well, this time we have groups of three things or groups of three people, but we have to select only one. Remember, the magic number here is one. Well, for tall, we have tall, taller, tallest, long, longer, longest, fast, faster, fastest, big, bigger, biggest. If you take a look at the maps, we have to consider that for superlatives, it's also necessary if they are compound of one syllable and there's a vowel in the middle of two consonants, it's necessary to double the last consonant. Look at the word biggest. Remember the previous one, fat, fatter, it would be fattest. All right. In Spanish, when we say est, it's like saying el más alto, el más largo, el más veloz, y el más grande. I think this information is clear for you. Well, now let's go to see exercise 3 and analyze the images and answer the teacher's questions. This time you don't have to write any information. So you will listen to my questions and you will answer them, okay? No writing. I am going to ask you questions, so you please get ready. In 1 minute, analyze, please.
I don't know why, but sometimes I only see Carol's face while we are, instead of looking at the slides.
Wow, but what are you looking at now?
Now I can see the slides, but now I see Carol's face, and that happens often, that I cannot see the assignments or the
Right.
presentation, but Carol's face.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this presentation and upload it again, okay? I am back here. Now you see my face?
Yes, I'm seeing. Sorry, Carol.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I am opening it again. Now you can see the slide or not yet?
Not yet.
How about now?
Yes, now I see it.
All right, so this is the information you have to take on mind for this exercise, okay? Okay, so I am going to start asking Carol. Carol, question 1 is for you. Who is the oldest woman in the picture? Who is the oldest woman? Carol?
Sorry. Laura is the oldest woman in the picture.
Okay. Patricia, what is the most aggressive animal in the picture?
The shark is the most, is the shark is the, I don't know. most aggressive animal of all. But
Okay,
no,
that's
I
it.
don't know.
All right. Carol, who is the thinnest man?
Steve is the thinnest man in the picture.
Okay, good. Patricia, what is the fastest animal in the slide?
The fastest animal in the slice is the cheetah.
That's right. Carol, who is the youngest woman?
Mary is the youngest woman in the picture.
Okay. Patricia, in your opinion, what is the slowest animal in the picture?
In my opinion, the dog is the slowest animal in the picture.
That's right. It was very successful. Well, now we continue with long adjectives. Oh no, that's what we did now. And the most. Oh no, yeah, it's similar. Can you see the same slide or a different one, Patricia?
A different one.
But there is a mistake here. It's not comparatives, it's superlatives, okay? Grammar superlatives. It's a mistake I made there. Well, for long adjectives, add the most and the adjective. So this time for the girls, we have the most beautiful. For the weapons, we have the most dangerous, uh, the most interesting, and the most expensive. Right. In my opinion, the most beautiful girl is Gina. In my opinion, the most dangerous weapon is the grenade. In my opinion, the most interesting subject is science. And it's clear to see that a pen, oh, sorry, that the most expensive object here is the pen. Alright, so it's quite similar to the previous examples we had, but this time we are using longer adjectives, 2 or 3 syllables. So we use the word must, and you know that well. Finally, finally, we have this exercise, exercise 4, analyze the images and answer the teacher's questions. Patricia, can you see the slide or still the previous one?
No, I see a new slice with a tarantula and snake.
All right, in 1 minute, you please observe the slide.
Sorry, but is this you again, Carol? I only can
Again,
see you. Yeah.
I'll try to fix that issue again. Is it back?
Yes, I can see it. Thanks.
All right, my pleasure. Well, let's start with Carol. Carol, in your opinion, who is the most talented soccer player?
I don't know the soccer because I don't like it. But
Oh, you don't like
my
soccer.
husband and my daughter say Messi is the best,
Most talented
most talented. They play soccer,
soccer
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 player,
player.
soccer player.
Okay. Patricia, in your opinion, who is the most talented soccer player?
In my opinion, the most talented soccer player is, and I only see Carolina face, the name is Rolando, I guess.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So it disappears again?
Yeah, but it appears and appears. So sometimes I say I don't say anything. I only see the face for Carol, and then I feel like embarrassed, and then
Oh,
I say it, and then it disappears. So
yeah, I
it's
know,
about
I know.
patience. Sorry, don't
Yeah,
worry.
okay, okay. Well, Carol, in your opinion, who is the most popular singer in Colombia?
It's difficult answer. It's difficult question for me because both I like.
Okay, but make your decision.
I think one is.
Give me a long answer. Or,
How can you repeat the question, please?
in your opinion, who is the most popular singer in Colombia?
The most popular singer in Colombia is Juanes.
Okay, Patricia, the same question to you. In your opinion, who is the most popular singer in Colombia?
In my opinion, the most popular singer in Colombia is Shakira.
Good. All right, Carol. What animal is the most dangerous in the picture?
The most dangerous, the most dangerous animal
Animal?
animal is the cobra.
Okay, Patricia, in your opinion, what is the most dangerous animal in the picture?
In my opinion, the most dangerous animal on the picture is the tarantula.
Okay, and the final question is, Carol, what is the most terrifying movie you ever seen?
I don't know because
Make
I
make your
don't.
selection.
I didn't see Chucky and the Conjuring. The question is more for my daughter. She loved the terror movies.
All right, but you don't.
I don't.
Okay, Patricia, what is the most terrifying movie you have ever seen?
Okay, just complementing to what Carol said, many times what I say in English it doesn't represent the truth, but I just go with the examples and with the
Uh-huh.
thematic or the didactic of the class.
Uh-huh.
So the most terrifying movie, in my opinion, is Chucky.
I agree with you, Chucky, in my time. Okay, so I'm going to stop these slides and we can see each other again. Well, now to go to the final part of today's session, I am going to share three links. They are very short videos, and this is just to close the activities for today. So you please watch the first one. I'm going to share the link text site. Did you get it? Did you get it, girls?
Yes.
Okay, you please
Last
take
one.
a look.
Last one video.
Two or enough. James is a young boy. He is too young to drive a car.
No, I apologize. I don't see the video.
He isn't
This,
old enough.
could you
to
please
drive.
tell me the title? Sorry.
You can't see that, Patricia?
No, I'm really sorry. I don't understand what is the issue. I copy the link, I go to Google or to other browser, I paste the link, enter, but nothing comes. I'm really, really sorry for the situation.
I can't hear what you said, Patricia. You're talking to me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, now I'm going to send another link for you to try to open. If you find any difficulties, let me know again. That is video number 2. Try this one, Patricia.
Patricia, ¿me escuchas? Te envié los links, te los envié a tu Skype.
Patricia, could you see this video? The other one, number 2?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. I just finished the first link that Carol sent to me. Carol, thank you so much for your help. I'm really sorry for the situation. It was about comparisons with the pencil and comparative grammar, comparatives grammar animation mosaic was the name of the title.
Okay.
I saw it. I don't know if I got it, but the video is very nice, just what we were learning.
Yeah, that's right. This is just to close today's session. I'm gonna share one more link and it's the last one, okay? Try that one. Okay, girls, could you see the last one?
Yes, Nelson.
Okay, happy for that. Carol, could you see the last video?
Yes.
All right, so my girls, my friends, this is the final part of the session for today. Um, I hope you have recalled some information about the use of adjectives. Now that this is the last chance we have to speak about the use of these magnificent words, because next week we are going to work on the past tense. So you please come prepared for that session to remind and speak and read and listen and much more. And I'd like to let you know about an exam I have to take this weekend on Sunday. So it takes all day long. So I have to be there at the university at 7 in the morning, and I will be coming out by 4 p.m. because it's an exam we have to take this weekend. Uh, I have to work today, tomorrow, Saturday, so I don't think I'm going to have the free time for a good preparation, but I try to do my best for next session, all right? I am not going to ask you to change the schedule for the afternoon because I understand that it may not be possible for you, but I'll try to give my best, right? So please be patient with me. I'm trying to do my best, okay?
Okay, Nelson, for next week, I can't, will be in the session, speaking session, because I have to travel, and where I will be doesn't connection,
You don't
and
have.
no, I don't have a connection.
But the session for Monday?
Monday, the all next week.
All right, so you're going to be absent Monday
Uh,
and Wednesday.
yes, yes. So sorry.
All right, so I'll take my notes and write down that information, okay? Okay, before we go, you would like to say something about today's? Patricia, would
Thank
you
you
like to
very
say
much.
something?
But I have to go now because I have too many things for that for do. And so sorry. Thank you very much. The session was very good, and it's nice to learn with you and Patricia too. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good
Okay,
day.
goodbye. Goodbye, thank you. Patricia, say goodbye
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, bye bye. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really enjoy learning with you. Uh, Excellent explanation for the English class, intermediate. We are covering that topic, and I had to write the teacher. The material, I don't understand it. It's way beyond my comprehension. It seems too sophisticated. It was way too difficult. I really struggled. And what your efforts, your class, your experience, and the input, your personal input, it makes such a humongous difference, Nelson. So perhaps you had worked a lot with English. I am struggling to learn it, most of it by myself, but you are doing a great job, and the topic was very well explaining, and the dynamic was exemplary, and you are really a role model for what I wish to become in the near future. So excellent. Enjoy your exam. You do your best. Show us the result. Show us that you got good points. And if you cannot make it, just improvise something. And I will be here. I am making the sacrifice as possible to be here. My kids are going to be here at home, but I hope they are going to cooperate. So thank you so much.
All right, what inspiration, Patricia. Thank you for these wonderful words to me. And of course, I'm trying to do my best with this session. I need to dedicate the time that is necessary to prepare these lessons and find out information about the topics we are covering here. And it's with my love, my experience is for you. And I try to find the best ways or methods for you to comprehend and understand. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye.